Right, this is the T34 group build for 2020, and this is starting today, but so I'm actually going to show an inbox review of the parts, and then obviously it's only a part review rather than a build review. That will happen at the end when we finish. So anyway, this kit number is 3506. You can see there it's the T35 85 composite turret, 112 plant, summer of 1944, and basically this will be in Germany around 45 sorry, for the build. This is the Polish version. I quite like it, I must admit, because of the fact it's got a bit of red on it, so it actually gives it something distinctive. So, but I'm still just making a decision between which ones I'm going to do. So, and then once I get the build going, if there's any alterations for the vehicles, which I don't think there is, then I'll just decide then. Anyway, so here we go. So this is the kit in question, Miiniart, as you can see, and I've already undone the box and opened that big bag you saw in the last video. I'll move that out of the way now, don't do that anymore. And these are the parts. So this is the first part, lower hull, and I think you can see the details there really crisp all the way through. Engine compartment, again, really nice, really good, I must admit. And mud guards, whether we use one or two of those we're not sure, because we have to do that on the build. And the driver's plate, and you can see the texture on that plate, if you can see. Really nice, heavy texture on the plate. So there you go. Oh, and you can see they're actually see-through. I think you can see my hand behind it. Really good thing. There's a mesh I think goes on that. I'm not sure, but there is definitely photo etch with this kit. That's one. That's sprue. That was sprue. What sprue was it? It ain't got a lead. I can't see a label anywhere on it. No. So anyway, I can't see a sprue number, but it doesn't really matter because it will work it out as you go. That's that one. Second sprue, I'm going to just take them out as they come out of the box. This is part of the engine compartment. You can see that this is the outside side inside the actual vehicle, and you can see the detail there. So there's a pretty obvious fact that there might already be or going to be a full interior kit, because this is beautifully done, and that's inside the hole below the turret, which divides the fighting compartment with the engine compartment. So there you go. And there's the so part of the suspension side bits, as you can see. Protects the keeps the shocks all the suspension out of the way of the crew, I suppose, by covering them over. Anyway, so there they go, very nice. And there's the individual ones. You can see the detail on them is really good indeed. Some shocks there, as you can see. Really nice indeed, this one. There you go. So that's that. I was a few. That looks like the driver hatch covers. Let's go. You can have them open or closed, because there is clear parts for this, so it's not bad at all. And I think some of the hatches, oh no, you can just have them open or closed. They don't actually open. I'm not going to mug about trying to drill them out on this one. Next one is the, as it comes, the turret. And as you can see, might want a bit of casting on that. I'm not sure, because the casting is there, but it's very subtle, which it most probably would have been anyway. You've got some love, in fact, really close. When you get up close, I don't know if I can get an angle on it. I think you might just be able to see it anyway. But anyway, so it's really nice. And these are the internal plates. So this what most makes me think it's going to be a interior version as well, because of the fact they've got these T-tools started already around. And there are a couple of bits you glue into this, but not much in this kit. But you can see. So again, quite nice. Very nice mount there, I think you can see. That's that one. I'm going to do this one once because there's two parts. So here you go. These are the fuel tanks that are on the side, and there's the end caps, and there's two of this sprue. So I think you can see, very nicely detailed. Oh, there's a letter here, M. If only on the big sprue there wasn't. Perhaps there's a reason for that. But unless I couldn't see it, but I didn't see any of these little tabs like they got on these ones. There you go. There's two of those. There might be three, but I think there's only two. Hubcaps. I'm only going to show the one, but I think you can see how good they are. That's really nice. There you go. There's quite a few of those. I'll take them out of the box now. Then we come with this next one, which is top turret details. that's the outside. Now there's the inside. You can see that's what I mean by there's going to be definitely an interior kit coming for this, if there isn't already a vehicle out there, model out here with it already. Some people might tell me that later, but I think the details look really nice. So that's that one. Here we come with some wheels. Lovely detail on that. Miiniart really come a long way, but as I said, I haven't built a Miiniart properly for a long time. So there you go, there's another one, and that's exactly the same. And I think that's sprue MD, and that is MD as well. So quite a few of those sprues. I won't show that many more. There they go. There's quite a few. Obviously it would be, it's all wheels, isn't it? So let's get another one. This is another one with the actual, looks like the actual another tank, a smaller tank on it, but basically I think there's only one of this one. If there is two, I'll just ignore it. But anyway, there you go. And again, I can't see any sprue number. Oh, yes I can. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this time it is on here, and it's PD, my initials. There you go. Next one, a bit more detail again. Obviously we all know what that bit is on a T34. It's the actual barrel machine gun. Detail's nice. They didn't actually have these air vents open, but that's not a problem, because I think you'll find that there was a plate underneath it anyway, and they might have been pretty open and closing ventilators. But anyway, so there you go. So that's another sprue, and that one's sprue RE, religious instruction, as we used to have at school. I don't think they do that anymore. It's a shame, because it does tell you some good values. So, but things can be a pass, or they're a thing of the parts, I suppose. Anyway, here we go. That's sprue. It's a game. I've just copy-shoot one. Oops. So there's quite a few of those wheel sprues, obviously. I'll just get rid of those first. Well, here we go. Let's get into some of the gun barrel stuff. There we go. Detail's really nice. And slog moulded. So I won't be buying a barrel for this one, I don't think, because the barrel looks really nice, and it's only got 3 attachment points, and with a bit of a sanding stick, that'll be done. And the barrel depth of that barrel goes really nice, but I'll be painting it black inside anyway. But it will give it that look, won't it? So very nice gun barrel there, straight out of the box, as it were. And talking about a box, this is what this one looks like. I don't know where it goes, because I haven't really looked too closely at the instructions. I had a quick glance through. There you go. And this one is QC. There you go. And another one. Oh, there is 2 of those, just to show you there is another one of those. And this one, Commander's Hatch. So it's very nice, and this has got clear parts to go in it, I believe, if I remember rightly, but we'll soon find out, but I'm sure it has. Right, getting near the point we're doubling up. Right, here we go, there's another one. This is a doubling up one as well. Nice spade there, and it's reasonably thin at the end and all. It's a little bit more shaven, and you've got a lovely thin blade shovel. Tracks there, spare tracks I suppose. Definitely headlights, I can say that. Really nice. You can actually put some chrome pen in there, and then cover it over with a bit of masking tape, or actually put the glass in and put some of this old cover in. Yep, so you can do that, mask it off with that. Yep, there's 2 of this one, I think. Yeah, there is, and there's the other one. So there is 2 of that particular one, and that one is sprue N, and it's got a letter next to it, but I'm not worried. Right, here we go. Let's have a look what we've got now. Right, here we go. We've got two of each of these, so I'm going to hold them both up together. Idler wheels and drive sprockets. Very nicely detailed, as you can see. Better on the other side, obviously, because you get the external detail on a couple of them as well. Yep, very nice. 2 of those. Yep, and some hatch pieces and handles. Quite a few of those on the T34, so I'm not going to show every one of those. More wheels, more wheels. Internal suspension bits coming up. There's 2 of these at the moment. Really nice details. You can see the axle, the arms as well, suspension arms. I'll put the other side up. Really good. I'm quite pleased with that. There's 2 of those, but there may be more. Right, there's bound to be 2 of this one. Yep, quite a few of the handle ones, so quite a few of those. Just going down it. I'll get the next big sprue now, just to give a bit more excitement as it were. Right, here we go. Now I'm not going to get all this in shot, but unless I do that. But you can see that's the hole. You can tell it's very nice. Made for, I presume these holes are made more for different versions, but it looks really good. There's part of the driver's hatch again just there. You can definitely see the details that are going to be inside the turret, can't you? That will be in the next kit, or the one they've already produced and know that's in. Side suspension, the side pole pieces. Another rear engine plate hatch, by the looks of that one, and some riveting detail on the rear of the engine room plate. There you go, and that looks like the external side to me. It might not be actually, because it's sort of chamfered the other way. So now that's the outside, that's the inside, that's the outside. So there you go. Side mudguards. I like it when they put these internal panels, because if you look down the turret, you could see the tracks. Doesn't look right. Old Tamley used to do that. Of course, they've solved all that problem many years ago, but it's much better where you can't see the actual tracks. There you go. That's that one. So that's a one-piece one. That one. I'll put it up there out the way safely. Right. Now we're getting onto the tracks. Now I've got some metal tracks for these, but we'll see how we go. I might go with these. I'm not sure. But they look nice, and there's loads of these obviously, and and there's the opposite one to it. Was it the opposite one? No, it's the same as that one. So I've got that one. I think there's got to be some spacer ones. Here comes a spacer. So I'm not going to show them all obviously, but here's the other one that goes between every other link. That goes between every other link. And I think that could be it. I think that is, oops, that's a bit stuck. But as you see, I can see you've got another one of these as well. There's quite a few of these, because obviously to do with the suspension and the actual wheel attachment points. Suspension arms, as I call it. Wait, it moves up and down, as you know. Anyway, so 2 of those. Yeah, I've showed everything now. Right, so we have a quick scan through the instructions, or destructions as I like to call them. There they are. So I'll put it like that. So this, I'm just going to scan through, see how many parts there is. Nice, very nice colours, as you can see. Really well done these ones are. And if I turn that round, I could zoom in, but then I have to zoom out again, wouldn't I? So I can bring it up a bit closer, I think. Oops. So I'm in tripod now. There you go. Really nice colour things. They actually look really nice colour diagrams, and I really like all of them. So, but anyway, I'm not going to be multiples of this vehicle. I've got another one of these to do, but a later version. And there's the actual body count. As you can see, you've got photo etch, which is in this packet. I'm not going to get it out. I like to leave it in there. It's got clear film on both sides, so when you go cut it, it doesn't ping away, which is nice. Then you've got the decals down here, which I can show you because they're just here. Well, you're not going to see much because all the clear parts are in there, but you can see what I mean. Really nice. I don't want to take the packet out. I don't like doing anything, but you can see all these clear parts, and you even got their handles on them where they used to pull hatches closed. Looks really lovely. Headlights, and you get 2 of those to actually do the whole job. So that's the actual layout of bits and pieces. Then we get on to building the kit, but you've got a few more sprues over this side, just finishing off all the sprue count. And you've got all your do's and don'ts that are up here, and symbols to say what to do: cut, decal, drill a hole, that sort of thing. Do it on both sides, that sort of thing. So that's really nice. But there we go. So looking at it pretty much now, it's not going to be too bad. So starts off with a low hole, putting the driver's emergency or the crew's emergency hatch. I think it's more for the driver because it's on the gunner's side. But anyway, so that's there. The engine plate, you can see detail. So you know full well there's going to be an internal kit for this, or a kit with the internal interior actually already in it. Putting the old suspension together on the first pages. That's 1 to 3. It's all just about suspension and the floor plate of the hull. Then you carry on. So the lower hull is completed when you get to part 6 in regards to internal details and putting it together. And it also tells you to repeat 2 times if you need to for these, obviously one to the other side. So it's really pretty straightforward so far and very clear and precise at the moment. And then you're starting off on the front plate, and yep, there's the external and the insert, and you can see the detail is really good on the machine gun and basically the armoured plate. So there is definitely going to be something there. I'm not going to say that anymore because I think I might have said that quite a bit, but you can see the bits and pieces and drilling out, telling you where to drill the holes out. Be very careful there, make sure you do it one at a time. Internal front plate going on the front here, then there, good. Carrying on again all the way through, pretty straightforward, not too heavily on each section, because number 14's only got 1, 2, 3 things to do with the drilling the holes, making sure you do it right, and so it's not actually too congested, as I like to say. And you can see basically the detail inside is quite good with the suspension. Obviously there's no tie-up internal details as much, and no driver's seat, but you can see where they're going with it, can't you, just by looking at it. There you go. And I've got 2 other Miiniart kits to do with T34s, and one's the SU 122 mid version, I think it is, and then I've got an early version of the, or is it a late, I'm not sure, of the SU 185. So you know, so it's one of those things it could be. Really good suspension going on in places. It can't work obviously because we've got solid springs on there, so unless it does work in somewhere, but I don't think so. Coming on to the next side, still going on in the hole, and here we're adding the PE bits and pieces there underneath that plate, and that's it. That goes inside, that got the grooves. Yep, all still going together quite nicely. Did I miss something? It seemed I missed something. I thought I did. No, I didn't. I didn't miss it. Yep, carrying on. Handles and everything going on there to hold it in place. There's a spare track browsers, and yep, then there's quite a bit of detail inside the hatch, so you can have it open, but again I won't with this one because you can't see nothing inside, but I may open the driver's hatch parts, so the top bits, these little bits, so you can see the periscopes inside. Excuse me. Again, going on, building the emergency external fuel tanks, spare tracks on the front. I like that. That's good. Keep them off and rust them up afterwards. In fact, you can actually rust them in situ, really, but there you go. Choice is yours. Going all round, PE bits for the actual belts and the little clips. Yeah, it's very good details all the way through. And we're getting back to here, still doing the work. This where the road wheels have actually been created. You've got choices, I believe. Yeah, you have. Got choices, treaded up. It looks like no, you haven't got choices. They're just telling you only colour for, oh yeah, it's telling you the colours for the different variants, which one you want to do. So there you go. But it looks really busy, and if you look at that picture there with the internal, it's a shame they just do but a few basic bits like a seat and a turret binning, but they're obviously going to do the whole kit. Over this side you can see the turret then going together, and you can see the internal sliding bits with the details going in. And you can see they'll detail the actual commander's hatches, which was really nice. So you can have that hatch open and look in there, and you could actually have a figure coming out and just looking out just over the top, which would be nice, considering that at the moment. Now I'm a little bit better with faces, hopefully. And the rest of the build of the turret carrying on. Carrying on. You do get a decent gun mantlet, which is good. So that's good. And so that's not too bad at all. So you do get detail, but you don't get anything else. So as I said, turret hatch open, or one hatch open perhaps, and or you know, letting a bit of air in, or both hatches open with someone's head poking out. going for the head poking out at the moment. Lovely barrel that I showed you earlier. Finishing the turret off. And then that's finishing of the build. And then you're into your colour bits. Now if I do what I did last time. There you go. Got to shine off it as much as I can. There you go, looks fine. Summer 44. As you can see, I'll just go a bit closer, you can see a bit of detail. April and May 1945, Berlin. Quite good, I quite like that one, it's got the old slogan on the side. That one there. And I do like this one, but it's an unidentified unit in Berlin in April, May 1945. I quite like that one because it's got that stripe on the side and it's wavy, so it's hand paint job, that one. It really is. I don't think, you know, just, and then you can go and blotch, sponge some original colour coming through where it's actually so thin it just coming off a little bit. I think that'd be quite a nice one. I quite like that. And also, as you know already, this is April, May 1945, but Germany. And I do like that because of the fact they've got a bit of colour. And there's another, oh, there's another one on the back. This one's obviously says June 1945, and they've got some red stars, so there's a lot of colour on this one, and this is Russian as well, so there is a lot of colour on it. And they actually put this on and it gives you April 45. They only had that bit put on there, April 45. That's what it's saying, everything. So perhaps so they didn't get, oh, what's this colour? Oh, it's 05. It's got a, that, now that is really interesting. I like that one. It's got a different colour plate here, 05. I'll find out what that is later. It looks like what a whitey colour. So I might go with that one. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm heavily going towards this one there because it's got a bit of colour of the old Russian star, and the fact is it's got the old different coloured driver's hatch, which gives it a bit of a distinction if you look to the vehicle. Right, and that is the destructions, as I call them. So thanks very much for watching this quick video. So I'm going to be starting this today. I will start this today so I can say I started today, but then I'm going to go back and do a bit more to my car because I want that's for the Flory build, the car, the was it 67 Plymouth GTX, because I'm getting quite into that at the moment, nearly finished it, but I want to start this today and I'm going to start building that first bit. And where is it? I'm going to try and get sections 1, 2 and 3 and 4. It's funny because we've got number 2 over there. Normally it comes down in sections, and this one's got both 1 and 2 there. That's number 1, I suppose, and that bit's number 2, which is straightforward. So I'm going to do that bit first, I think, and then we should be okay saying I've started, and I'll catch you on the next one. So put that back over there. Oops, what's that? And finish up with that there. Oops, underneath there, that there, and that there, like that. There you go. So thank you very much for watching, and anyone that's joining this build, welcome, and just enjoy it. It's T34 group build 2020. Thank you very much. 2021, I should say. Oh, I've got that wrong. Anyway, 2021. So there you go. Happy modelling and stay safe.